just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they've been the talk of the NFL so far. 9 wins in their first 9 games.
Some people subscribe to the theory that a loss might not be the worst thing for them. Had it easy all year long. How would they do handling adversity?
First carry here for Ken Walker. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Darnold. He gets this complete to Shaheed. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Darnold from the gun. He'll try to pick it up himself. Darnold, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 2nd down and 3.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Browning. Over the middle, complete. That's Higgins. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And the Cardinals.
Here we go.
First down.
A
gain of 4 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Back to throw. Browning. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up at a touchdown for Arizona. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line. of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season, and if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. Here is 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Darnold. He's got the first down and more. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Walker now in 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Now Darnold. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Walter Nolan in there to get him, and on the season now that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
At the 14-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
to throw is Darnold. Right back to Atwell. That's complete. And the Seahawks are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mention the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of the defense.
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
On 2nd and 11 now. Browning. And he'll be out right at the 35. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. Ooh, the juke. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
Let's go now.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Fighting his way through contact. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff looking right. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from the 20. And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And to cap it off, a touchdown run of 20 yards. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
It certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice working when they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 34-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line.
21 yards. That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down.
Will get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there, but couldn't get much further. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. He completes this to Walker. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. Shifts by him. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Will Johnson
No
down.
gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
20-yard line.
Second and 10. Here's Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Down inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. Looking to throw. Browning. This pass complete to Higgins. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
21 more yards. That's another.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
The Seahawks
To throw again on second down. Browning. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35.
first down.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Here's second and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Browning. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down. And here's Matt Araiza now. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season.
19, Charger, 19.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
Second and a yard.
Check. 18 Cardinals.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Second and 9.
Brings up second and 9. At the 47.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Here's second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Go street. Panther 60. Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10.
First down, Cardinals.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Browning. Now he'll tuck this and run. And down inside the 15 he goes. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw. Browning. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
He's out of bounds at the line of scrimmage.
Go. Liking 18. Ready.
Looking to throw. Browning. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Well, this red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it. It's out. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Looking to put a drive together. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
18-yard line.
Now second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Darnold. This one goes underneath to Walker. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second in a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
From the gun, it's Walker. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Darnold a sneak. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's another Seahawks first down.
After the run, now Darnold to throw. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will make this It's a 4-point game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 77 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, don't you? And he went nowhere. He went backwards, back to the 33. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken at the 18. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
A big gain on the play. But it's third down.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 7. First down, Arizona.
Check. Ready.
And now here's a carry heading left. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 60 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Now Darnold. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now. Here's Darnold. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw is Darnold. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Taking on the midfield logo. Pushing his way through. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing to start the drive. Browning. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And the Cardinals first down.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Back to throw. Browning. Touchdown! Elijah Higgins from 8 yards out. And the Cards will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Seahawks 21.
Scoring summary. 3-play drive. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Trucks over him. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now Darnold and the Seahawks down by 10. A little under 2.5 to go. They're down to 1 timeout plus the 2-minute warning, so speed will certainly be of the end. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Roll.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Brings up 2nd and 10. 24-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 4 yards out.
And the Cardinals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
He'll look to throw.
Smith-Njigba hauling it in on the out route.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Third and 4.
They'll set up a throw.
And to find the open man, that's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And the Seahawks first down.
Darnold to throw again. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete.
Second down and 8.
To Atwell. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good.
And he'll indeed get him to the line.
This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away.